I just, if you're an independent artist, a young upstart, or, someone fresh out of high school, or maybe even in high school, trying to be a musician or an artist or singer or whatever, you've heard this before and you're going to hear it again. And what kind of sparked this is I'm starting to, like, be kind of a freelance temporary manager to some, just up and coming artists and entertainers. It's, part for the money and part because I really do want to help them. But I'm starting to realize why managers charge so much. And I just wanted to say, it's like, look, it's a lot of work, and there's no way around the work. This idea that you can just work Spotify's algorithms or work YouTube's algorithms or work TikTok's algorithms and get famous or whatever bullshit overnight. There's a reason that shit makes the papers when it happens. It's rare. All right? It's very rare. It might be you, but it's not going to be you, if you catch my drift. All right? You might survive a bullet to the head, but you're not going to survive a bullet to the head. All right? It's that level. You're actually more likely to survive a bullet to the head than go sing at a couple of local talent shows or some shit and get signed to a major label and live happily ever after. All right? You're going to have to start as an independent artist. And being an independent artist is a lot of fucking work. All right? You're going to need to make the vast majority of your income playing shows or doing session work or finding a workaround. There's no roadmap anymore. And when you want to approach a major label with anything, I really don't know what they want. I wouldn't want to approach anything except a major label. Because then you can utilize that to open other doors in the entertainment industry. But from where I'm standing, it's the age of the indie artist. Unless you understand that all a record label can really do for you is scale an already successful operation. I don't know where I was going with that, but that's the only reason to even consider signing to a major record label, is to scale an already successful business. And first you need to create a successful business. And all of the work it takes to create that successful business will put you in a situation where you have to make a judgment call, like, hey, do I want to sign to this major label and maybe work in other aspects of the entertainment industry further down in my career, and it will blow you up, maybe, if the people like you. I mean, I'm reaching the limit of my actual knowledge beyond that. I don't know. I do know that, record labels will sign a ton of artists every year and then dump most of them, if not all of them, within a very short time frame, if not shelve their music. All right? Just because you get signed doesn't mean a happy ending. But honestly, I don't know much beyond that. However, before we even get there, you need to start as an independent artist, and it's a lot of fucking work. All right? You need to want it more than anyone else. The amount of skills you have to be a successful independent entertainer, artist, is just insane. And I'm just, I just get angry because I try to help people with shit like this, and they get mad at me or they get defensive with me because they think I'm being critical of them, and I'm not. I'm trying to help them. It's like, look, don't do that. I know not to do that because I tried to do it and it failed epically. That, like, a good example is Spotify playlists. Everyone's like, oh, I want to get my Spotify streams up. And yeah, I get it. But I took a class that Spotify a couple years ago. For some reason, they were offering just a random class to spot people with Spotify artist accounts, and I took it. And they straight said, don't go around paying people to be on their fucking playlists. Pitch your song to us through the official channel. All right? So that's what I tell people. Do that. Because that's what Spotify told me to do. Like, the actual people who run the business. I don't know if you can get a better source than that. So, I'm just ranting. The main takeaway, though, is just, there's no way around the work. Words from a top producer in my state. Someone who made it. Alright? Like, getting ready to direct films with people out of Hollywood and shit. That's their advice.